we have returned. It's been a while. A fair wee bit, actually, to the point where I don't actually remember where we left off. If I'm correct, it was our Broth Glenavan or Glenavan Montrose, I think. On 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, I had to cough. Yes, so today it's going to be our Broth. It's an Arbroath sandwich of games. Coming into the kind of tail end of the season, as you can see, we have been very inconsistent. 3 in the last 6. The 1-0 win against Brecon, then we went and smashed Alloa. Lost to Dumbarton 2-0, went and beat Airdrie 3-1 as a response. Went and lost to Stranraer 2-1. Then went and beat Clyde as a response, and I've just recently lost to Forfar. As you can tell, a long target of the club. We have actually signed them. 6 goals and 7 appearances for Russell Dingwall. Has officially joined Edinburgh City. A 2-year deal. Apart from that, there is not many people. We're 62 quid over. He is the only one to come in. He did come in obviously beforehand, but obviously has gone out. People that have gone out are, of course, Matty Shaw has gone to Stirling Uni. He was just never getting in the team as we're building now towards Championship football, and same with Regan Lundstrom. It's now getting to the point where they might be good for League 2, Highland League level to League 1, but now the step from League 1 to Championship is ridiculous. It might not seem it, due to the base of the fact is Alloa were in there and we beat Alloa. But if we have a quick look, we take a team that's been in there for a while. We'll take Morton. Look at the stats on that player, yeah, compared to the stats on our player. It doesn't look like much, considering it's a Morton team, but you've got it. You can see where some of these players have come from. You know, your Charlie Telfors, your Regan Tumulties, your Ryan Wallace's. See, if that's the high end of that, he's a devastating player. It doesn't seem like much. If you don't base it on value, you base it on what you see stats wise. It's silly, you know. Even if you take it then to a lot of clicking. There we go to the next lowest team, Falkirk, and you take Blair Spittle. Yeah, 24-year-old. He did. And I refrain from using this. He did turn out to be a very good player back in the day, but you can see, especially on the money he's on compared to our players. You even take a few of these players. You even go into, you know, your Dundee United, who are been down there for a couple of seasons. It's a strong team that you're competing against. Even your Ayr United have still got a very good team. Who got rid of someone I was going to buy, and I'm going to keep an eye on them. I think they've sold them. They haven't sold them. Okay. So where is the one, the only Lawrence Shankland? They get rid of Lawrence Shankland on a free transfer. They weren't that silly, were they? They did. Lawrence Shanklin went on a free. He's at Melbourne City. Ooh. You see, he's 24. So there's always a chance that we can bring him back in 11 and 6 appearances. He is a little bit of a dynamite. If I knew he was literally released, I probably would have tried to sign him. But yeah. So we're playing our Broth today. It's top. We are starting to get that bit of the blip that I was suspecting would come, and was not overly bothered about. As long as we've got now enough of a gap between Alloa and ourselves, I'm happy. We're 15 points clear of our Broth. I don't see us declining much down the table. If we fall out to 5th, we fall out to 5th. Financially, we're doing okay. It's as simple as that. We have taken a bit of a... That was at 99%. What have we got going on at the moment? We're getting a now improved training facilities, ready in time for just the next season, so that'll help with development. We did try to get another senior affiliate. No one would come forward. Trying to look for a bit of scope and a bit of money just to take us over. Again, it's cup games for us really are going to be the main priority of the club. So as we kick off our broth, it is going to be Blair Henderson with the newly signed and banging goals in, Russell Dingwall with McLean, Walker, Lawrence and Sterling as the flat midfield, with McIntyre in for resting Liam Henderson for this game. Blair Johnson, Rodrigue and Thompson as the flat back four, with Mullen in goal. Up front for our broth is Sweeney. Behind him is Adamson, Reid and Lynn. In midfield for them is Docherty and Swanky. In the flat back four is Finney, Douglas, Passazio, who I think, if I remember, was ex-Rangers. He was indeed. And he wasn't that good. I did have him on FM 12, Football Manager 2012, when Rangers were in the old third division, now League 2. So, and he did a job for me. I also had Blair Curry in that team, and I made him a superstar. Anyway, and we have Home in also sitting in there as well, with McGowan in goals. So this should be quite interesting. But I think now it's starting to prove the point of the newly promoted team are starting to kind of find the level now. It's starting to level itself out as transfers are done. Players come back from injury, players pick up a bit of form. It's starting to come into play now, and it just is what it is. So it's Russell, Dingwall to Walker, to Rodrigue, and that'll be the kick-off highlight. And we're back. Thompson swings in the free kick, saved by McGowan. We have actually injured one of our players. Home has been injured. In the 8th minute, it's all the way up to McIntyre. And it's a long ball forward. Dingwall does have the legs, doesn't really react to that. Russell, was it Russell? Sweeney. I don't know why I'm saying Russell all the time. I don't know what, McDonald it was, sorry. Puts it over the bar from Sweeney. So, yeah, no it wasn't. I stand corrected, it was Douglas. Anyway, still 0-0. And it's Finney to bring it forward as far as Adamson. Back to Finney. To Docherty. Reid. Docherty thinks a player that came on to Swanky. Kyle cut out by Walker. I've actually forgot to put Stewart back in. Oops. Dingwall to Lawrence to Walker. So a gorgeous ball over the top. No one really there. Dingwall gets it. Swings it back. Oh, where is Blair Henderson going? Blair Henderson's decided he's away for a pie. Still 0-0. As the clock just runs down now, absolutely as nothing is happening. This I think it's going to be quite short. What's St Mirren next to play? We can't find the old shooting books don't seem to be on at the moment. It's kind of a very scrappy even game. Yeah, so let's quickly tell them, come on lads, it's not good enough. I'm not happy out there lads, come on now. Wake up, shake up, and we go again. Sweeney to Docherty. To Reid. Douglas, season a bit, and Thompson with a throw into Blair Henderson, who's had his 30-minute pie. He's back. McIntyre, what a tackle that is from Reid. McIntyre's caught way out of position. Reid's got all the time in the world. It's 2-on-4 here. Rodrigue. Oh, and Kieran Sweeney has put our broth ahead with a lovely goal. All came in from McIntyre's mistake there. It's just Reid carries it and there's no one there. It's a great counter-attack from our broth. Johnson can't go over in time. Rodrigue gets pulled out. Bang. Mullen just can't get his fingertips to it. 1-0 our broth. And there straight away is back. Kick-off highlights. Never trust him. Rodrigue. Can he get us back in this game? Lawrence. Rodrigue, just send it, son. Just send a nice glorious ball over the top. Out to Sterling. He's on a bit of a run. finds Dingwall, there's no one really there. He does find Blair Henderson, who smashes it in for his 22nd of the season. That must have been some pie you've had, son. Some pie you ran off that pitch for, because you've hammered us in. Sterling just runs with it. Just feels the pressure. Dingwall doesn't really feel anything. Just nice little ball. Henderson, one touch out from the boot. Bang. Top bins. 1-1. There you go, McGowan to kick it long. Lawrence cuts the pass out. There's no one really with him. Henderson. Can he hold it up? Does hold it up. Dingwall losing that bit of pace. Keeps it in well. Swings it. Blair Henderson off the noggin. Somehow it's managed to bamboozle the keeper. Still 1-1. Okay, now we've picked up an injury. Luckily we do have a replacement on the bench. Yes. We're also going to take Robbie McIntyre off just because he's not feeling it. And take on Liam Henderson. And that'll do us for just now. Still 1-1. Blair Henderson. He's not really the free kick taker, but he's tried one. Still 1-1. And it's Johnson forward to McLean. It's a nice ball forward, there's no one really there. Docherty only goes as far as Lawrence. Henderson, when he swing it round the corner, decides to go himself. Oh, he's offside. How is he offside? What? We need to have a look at this again. What? He's onside there. So cause Dingwall, okay, still 1-1 then. We're going to the last 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's not really been a classic, has it? I think it's always had the makings of draw written all over it, though we have absolutely battered them. Unless there's going to be some bit of magic pulled out in the next. Here we go, McLean to throw one in. It goes absolutely nowhere. I think it's actually hit someone in the crowd before it came back in. So 1-1. It's a response, shall we say? No, I'm not happy with there, lads. So I will see you all for the St Mirren game. Hopefully I'm back. So it's basically going to be the same team because, well, it's not really. Dingwall's going to come out for the absolute wonder man. That is indeed Scott Shepherd. Christian Naddy's gone. He's retiring at the end of the season. Do you want to leave now? We'll try it both ways actually, because sometimes oh, there goes the phone. It's back. McCormack can come in there quite easily, and of course the return of Liam Henderson. Was Ross Dunlop better or worse? Yeah, let's not talk about Ross Dunlop. So a lot of signings that were made honestly were just in to fill the squad, and I just realised why Kieran Stewart's not on the team. Yeah, there's not more. Lamont can come back, and for McLean, keep Sterling in just now. Yeah, everyone else seems quite happy. So the teams are going to be Henderson, Shepherd, Lamont, Walker, Lawrence, Sterling, Henderson, Johnson, Rodrigue, McCormick and Mullen in goals, as my phone apparently won't stop pinging. The joys of being Edinburgh City manager. So for St Mirren we have Mullen and Smith up front with Flynn, McGinn, Big Remana, Magnus, Coulson, Baird, Dunn, Williamson and Sampson in goals. On the bench for us, of course, is Antel, McIntyre, Roger, Hadling, Black, Donaldson and Dowds. On the bench for them is Mafa, probably still probably looking for Scar. Too soon for those jokes. Okay. Taylor, Sinclair, Robertson, Samuel, Gallagher, Cameron and Clark. So we're just going to play our normal game. Again, it's a big chance. We've already taken a scalp, so there should be a little bit of fear in them, but the way we have played is not the best. He's just been rested for this one. So off we go. for what's to be an entertaining match, hopefully. And a bit of scary stuff at the back there for St Mirren. As they come forward, I might just pass this right through us. McGinn, Magnus, McGinn to Big Inagramma, Mullen. Drake gets kind of caught out. Smith turns. Oh, Ryan Mullen with a save. Also kind of showing Celtic that Ryan Mullen can play in big time. His big Bree sticks it in. Right, Flynn there. Ryan Mullen with a save. Still 0-0. Again, this is just money purposes for us to see out the season. Magnus comes forward. Magnus even comes forward. Lamont cuts him out. Into Lawrence. Does well. Lawrence, big ball down. Finds Blair Henderson. Cuts inside. Finds Walker there. Swings it out. McCormick can't get there. Flynn. McCormick's caught way out of position. This is how Arbroath scored. Smith, he's got acres of space. And he's missed it. Oh, thank God for that. But if I was St Mirren manager, I would be raging. McCormick with the ball. Lawrence hasn't really got anywhere to go. All the way back he goes to Rodrigue. To Walker. Again, nowhere to go. The pressing of St Mirren is very well done. Walker can't really get past Williamson to Magnus. Yeah, he's getting caught up. Smith. Again, it's just a ball inside and they just drag the defender. Flynn. They are coming forward. Big break coming forward. Flynn. Smith. Someone wants to stick a tackle in against Smith here. Come on now, there's three of you. He still gets a shot. He's crashed against the bar. Henderson away. 0-0. And Williamson to throw it to McGinn. Loads of space out here. This is a goal. There we go. Gale. Big Riamana scores a cracker from the outside of the box. It's 0 Edinburgh City 0 St Mirren 1. Again, it's just, you see, look at this. No one picks. There's two in the box. No one picks one. He just rifles it in. Keeper stood no chance for the top bins. 0-1. Shepard's just made it 1-1. I don't know if I caught. I need to find a better button to press as the pause button in between highlights. Scott Shepard's 14th goal of the season. They're starting to get tired at 35 minutes and their fitness is it's right in the edge of the D. Well, edge of the 18 yard. Buries it in. Scott Shepard doing what he does best. 1-1. And that being now at half time, we'll have a quick rundown of the scores. Celtic 1, Falkirk 0, Dumbarton Brecon are a draw. Dundee United are winning. Hearts have comfortably beaten East Kilbride. We're drawing. Morton are winning, Inverness are winning, Killie are winning. It's a draw between Wraith and Livy. Motherwell are winning, Queen of the South are losing to Patrick Thistle. Rangers have comprehensively won that as well. Obviously put out full strength. So have St Johnstone, and Stennis-Housemair 1-0 up against Wick Academy. There we go. I just gave it to the assistant manager. He's apparently telling them just to keep things going, lads. It's all working out well. Johnson, big ball down the field. No one's there. 1-1. And Rodrigue. Oh, Rodrigue's been giving it away and don't do anything silly and don't do anything rash. It's got to be saved by Mullen. He just gave you nowhere to go. He just kicked it. To fair. Big Bay with the ball in. Mullen there to save it gratefully. Still 1-1. It's McCormick to Sterling. Somehow Big Bay's got in the way there. And he's picked out a ball to Smith. Johnson manages to get the boot in. That'll save it a little bit. Don't do anything, Rodrigue. Do not do anything. Just shepherd him in. And it's again, Mullen puts it wide of the post. Nice tackle by Johnson. Still 1-1. As we run down the clock here. Mullen to Lawrence. That's the one. See how they're getting pressed. We're kind of man-marked all over the pitch as well. There's a big break. Man up. Shepard's up all the way to McGinn. We aren't really pressing them. Williamson can't find a way past Johnson. Walker to Henderson. Needs to be a ball over the top, and that is what needed. Scott Shepard knows what to do in these situations, and he's banged it. And I Oh, right at the death, Scott Shepherd has sent Edinburgh City surely into the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Surely that was it. Liam Henderson in this position, we always see there's always a guarantee as a goal from Shepherd or Henderson going to come in. He just bangs it past Salmon. 15th goal of this game. There was a reason I put him in this game. An absolute reason. Edinburgh City 2, St Mirren 1. In fact, I'm going to keep this going. We haven't had a lot of the shots. Is this going to be a heartache? It's not. So I've got hiccups, I'm burping, everything's going wrong. It's full time. Edinburgh City go through to the next round of the Cup, and it's another scalp taken for the Little Edinburgh side. I've taken out the Paisley team of St Mirren, and oh boy, we have taken one from Glasgow, one from Paisley. Little Edinburgh City are taking on the big boys and beating them. The only team that has beaten us in the Premier League this season so far is indeed Aberdeen City. So just pass it, people have written us off. Great result, lads, and I'll see you all for the draw. And here we go. Let's see who we're going to get. I do want a big team, but at the same time I don't. Celtic will play Dumbarton or Brecon. St Johnstone will play Dundee or Hibernian, so at least there's going to be Motherwell are going to play Morton. Ooh, go and give us Rangers. Or Stennishouse-Muir. That'd be nice. Aberdeen will play Dundee United. Ooh, who are we going to get? Rangers. Go on, give us Rangers. Come on, here. We're going to get at home Patrick Thistle. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take that as Wraith play Inverness. So we do get to play Patrick Thistle 4th. I would watch out for this lad. This is what I'm talking about, championship step ups. Faisal El Baktui. He can score goals. He's a bit of a goal scorer. And he's time, obviously. You've got people like Jai Quintongo who are exceptionally good. Honestly, how long's he out for? Gone. Oh, we might not get to see the insatiable 33-year-old Cammy Bell. Ex-Rangers, Hibernian, Kilmarnock, Dundee. Twice at Kilmarnock? Yeah, and Queen of the South keeper. So, there's that. Yeah, they've just got players in this team. Miles Story is also a half decent player, but if he disappears, we're looking good. But they are sitting 4th in the championship. So that's going to be interesting. Help. That's going to be an interesting game, which isn't. Oh, hang on. We need to go over a date. There we go. That should be it in now. Is it? No. It says an Alloa game has been... So it's in here somewhere. There's still one to be played. So I will tell you just in a second. I think we are back. There's some weird transfers already happened. Borussia Dortmund's Jadon Sancho has gone to in-game Manchester United for 59 million. Well, I think his replacement Emil Forsberg has gone to Red Bull Leipzig, from Red Bull Leipzig to Borussia Dortmund for 30 million. And Taskankov has gone to Borussia Dortmund as well. So yes, let's have a look. Right, so yeah, right now it seems to be a very, very cuppy season on YouTube for us this season. It's been cup after cup. It's mainly been cups ever since almost the start of the season. Well, we took a couple of scalps then and there, but yeah, it really has. Ever since the kind of opening day of the season, it's been cup. Then it was 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 cup. Then it was... Yeah, that's what it was. It was a Glenavon Arbroath game. I remember now because it was a cup. Yeah, there was a loss in between. And now it's cup, and it's going to be cup again. So in the next episode, guys, we will probably be playing, in fact, there is no probably, but we will be playing Partick Thistle and Dumbarton, unless there's a fixture change due to weather. Pardon me, burping on camera. Oh no. Yeah, we're getting close to the business end of the season now. Only good, we're coming up to the end of February, we're coming into February now, so we're only 1, 2, 3, 4 months off the end of the season. 4 months that define our season. Right now is this: we are a point ahead of Brecon, 4 points clear of Dumbarton, 9 clear of Clyde, and 10 clear of Forfar. So we still are aiming for here, 5th or 6th. So there is a little bit of leeway to be said, because we are, we are 20 points clear of Stranraer and a further 24 clear of Alloa. So we're not getting relegated. There is no chance we're getting relegated. And quickly, let's have a look at our old league, where Cove Rangers are still in there battling for the top spot. It's good to see. Good old Cove. So guys, until next time, I love yous and leave yous. Remember to like, comment, subscribe below. Until next time, guys, bye for now.